Beautiful Pisces. Now here's a part of the video that if you're not subscribed already, I'm going to ask you to do that right now. Click that notification bell to all. Why don't you leave a like and a comment once you're done watching. All of this helps support this channel. I post twice a day, 9:45 a.m. and 9:45 p.m. for the extended Eastern time. I have a Patreon link. I have also affiliate links to all the cards below and a one-time donation link. Right now, if you join my personal website, which is free, you get a free video not available anywhere from me as a thank you. This website will be the key to any free or paid readings and giveaways I may do in the future. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to let you get back to your reading now. Hello Pisces, welcome back to Intuitive Energies and your second reading of the day. We're working a little bit on a slow up for me. I'm usually like way ahead, but what we've been talking about so far is frustration. Frustration at feeling that somehow, some way, you should be further down the line, okay? And for everything that you've been through and everything that you've realized. But I've put a few examples on how frustration can stop us, how it can make us feel like this well, that's not a plucked bird, but this bird that's been left to decompose, okay? There's still parts of it. You can still tell it's a bird, but yeah, it's been rough. I feel that it's been rough for some of us. We just feel a little bit, you know, a fish out of water. A fish out of water when we're trying so hard to be the fish in water, right? But it's okay, Pisces. You got to deconstruct things sometimes, and you got to go through a little bit of trials and stuff to create a new normal for yourself. And I think that's what we do. As we transform, we create new things, new normals. And Spirits wants us to know that that's the work involved. Mondays are always about work. The cards that came out are the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords. If you want to understand the reading further, I would watch the one this morning because that is, well, the first one of the day. So now I'm going to continue on. I'm going to take the Cosmic Journey Oracle as more cards to pull out. I love Oracle cards. I feel like they give us so much more. So thank you, guides and spirit, for these wonderful readings to help Pisces on their journey. Okay. Now, you guys must know by now that we do a lot of things on repeat. You know, we hit a snag, we find a problem, we fix the problem, and we continue on. And it's kind of a thing that we're used to. And right away, I see this card. It says, your effortless effort is fully required. Sometimes we work really hard at something when the simplest fact of it all, Pisces, is that we should just go with the flow. Okay? Just let things unfold as they do. Take them as they come. Don't be so, don't feel you need to subscribe to looking like this. You can just simply be. Okay? I like this one. It says effortless effort, and you have vision, you have mastery, you have joy, and I'm not too sure. It almost looks like this is galactic. I'm reading what's on in the wallet. You have a lot of help here. I feel that you do have a ton of help when it comes to this. And if you look at this, this is 12, 3, is it 12, 39? Yeah, it's 12 and 3. So 3, 6, 9 again. And it was mentioned in the comments. So I guess they want me to, you know, talk about that again. The beginning parts, the 3 and the 6, when they're multiplied together, it makes 9, and that's the divine. To me, that's the divine. 9 is the, you know, it's the ultimate number. But the 3 and the 6 are the ones we play here in humanity, the one that we can have the closest connection to that divine. And this is the 3. Sometimes the 3, like anything else, it's hard. You have a lot of work to do. It's connecting the dots, the reconnecting. The 3 of Cups is about reconnect. The 3 of Wands is about launching. The 3 of Swords is about seeing the truth. Okay? And the 3 of Pentacles, well, it's about teamwork and divine guidance. So you have to really put all of these things together to start moving forward. But sometimes it doesn't feel so effortless. But the thing is that it should. So trying to move on or getting into this light, this beautiful Ace of Wands, that is your key to, I feel like, saving yourself. As Pisces, for myself as a young Pisces, I had my imagination that I could escape to. And we do escapism very well, Pisces, but I think sometimes when things get too grind every day, we like to escape to those better places. I think it's escaping to a better feeling place. Now, if you do it not to deal with the problems, that is a whole different reading. But in this case, I feel that it's a place where we can tap into our divine self. I think that it's a place where we can tap into our intuitive self. So by all means, if you can find that place, there you go. Your greatest joy pollinates the world. And that's the thing. You don't want to live in this anxiety-driven type deal either. Spirit is saying, because that's what you show the world, right? When you're frustrated day in, day out, when you're feeling like you're always like taking one step and in the wounded zone, like the Nine of Wands that keeps, you know, bothering my brain right now. That's what you're showing the world, that everything is so hard, that you're trudging, okay, that everything is strife. You don't want that. You want to just keep going. The 41 is 5. You know, don't split hairs when it comes to that. This was my card of splitting hairs. So I don't, just go enjoy. Joy. And joy was one of them here. Joy is the first card in this one. So, yeah. Okay. Believe in joy. Go enjoy. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to read from this book. I really love what they have to say. Huh. I love it. Okay, I'm not making it up. This is the first word. Huh. Okay. Huh is a complete paradox, right? How can you provide your effortless effort? As you play with the cosmic concepts you encounter in this oracle, you'll start to develop a sense of when to push and when to just allow. And I feel that's what you're thinking, okay? When things come up, when frustrations, it's like, I gotta fix that, I can ignore that. And in the ignore is finding the higher vibe, okay? There's a dance of action and surrendering, of doing and being, right? Being is the art of finding that higher vibration, that world that we're good. By putting your full heart and 100% effort into something, you actually win. Putting in the work, if it's from a true place of meaning, is itself your reward. It's only the attachment to results that creates disappointment, frustration, and depression. Oh, great. There you go. So Spirit is telling you, don't hold on to it. Okay, that's what I was saying. Don't hold on in that Scorpio energy. Go deep, fix it, but don't hold on to it. Think about it. When you have expectation and they aren't met, you're upset. Oh my God. This is like this morning's reading when I was talking about my expectation. Okay, so we're talking to me too here, Pisces, okay? You're upset, right? And if you're waiting on outside praise or recognition, you're always beholden to it. By having no attachment, you are free. Your full effortless effort is also required because we're all in this together. What is called for now is a solution for everyone, every sentient being, every stakeholder on the planet. Okay. So the cosmic catalyst is, when is the last time I felt in a state of flow and effortless effort? And I told you those good feelings, you know, like I said, I would go and, you know, pick an outfit that made me feel good and made me vibe higher. Go to those moments. Go to that place. Cosmic checkbox. For the next 24 hours, put your full effortless effort into one project. Record what happens. That would be interesting. Yeah, if you guys, some of you guys try that, let me know in the comments. That would be great. Keep me updated. Just call it the EE effort. And in the next couple of days goes my EE effort this, my EE effort that. And let me know. I would love to hear about it. Okay, so 41. It doesn't have to be hard unless you've decided that's how you want it. And this is the joy cards. And again, it's the heart, it's the effort. It's the effort you put in that perseverance, in that trudging through mud. Okay, remember that. The frustration, that's what it can make you feel like. Your greatest joy is your barometer for what you should be doing in this situation. Joy is not simply what makes you happy for a fleeting moment, but what truly makes you feel fulfilled and fully utilized. Bees are naturally attracted to pollen, and as a byproduct, they pollinate 1/3 of every bite of food we eat globally. Amazing. Your joy will naturally pollinate the world, creating the nectar of blooming byproducts from stumbling into new ideas, connection, ventures, and projects that allure you. So Cosmic Catalyst is, what am I compelled to do regardless of whether or not I'm paid? And I've said this before. The job that you should be doing, you should be willing to do it for free. Not that you should be doing it for free, but you should be willing. In other words, it brings you so much joy, you do it for nothing, but gratefully, you make money at it too, okay? Because we need that. So, Cosmic Checkbox, bring your joy to the surface today by blocking off time simply for the fulfilling activity you identified, no matter what it is. So, Pisces, I'm going to give you an example. This week, it's not just today, my project for this week is actually going through my closet. When I went to work, it's been 2 years now, when I went to work, I had very boring clothing, like the black pants and the black shirt, because I didn't dress to impress, because I was with a bunch of guys, and I'm sorry guys, but I don't know, unless you're like, you know, a Barbie doll or whatever, men, you know, clothing, for where I was, I'm not going to put you all in the same basket, but for the men that I was working with, it really wasn't anything that they paid attention to. If I drastically changed my color from blonde to red in my hair, then maybe I'd get a comment like, wow, did you do something to your hair? But I was with a bunch of salesmen a lot of times, so just to say this, my wardrobe was very bland, very boring. I didn't feel the need. Very happily married woman, didn't want to, you know, raise anything. Just wore almost basically like a uniform to go to work. And my clothes started resonating that. So I think that was probably partly one of the reasons why I started slowly dying. The colors disappeared out of my life, even at work. So I have a closet full of a lot of bland and very stagnant colors. Nothing fun, nothing interesting. This very much is 4 cups. And this week I have been replenishing my closets with much more colorful stuff. And, you know, I will give you, just for example, look at this. Okay, you have all this beautiful long sleeves, yes, and I thought to myself, well, I think it's time for me to go through my closet and donate the stuff that I'm no longer going to wear. And I thought of it as a chore. But I'm not anymore. I'm thinking it as a putting the way I feel inside on the outside. And I think that's what I'm going to concentrate on this week. Every piece of clothing that I keep or that I try on, I'm going to really pay attention to how it makes me feel, how I shine from the inside out. And I'm going to just keep just exactly what I love, even if it means that I have much less to wear than I usually do, because usually I find that we have so much clothing and we don't wear half of what we have. So I'm going to keep those precious things that make me feel really good inside and give the rest to people who will, you know, give it to the Goodwill to see, so that other people can have the clothes that are just sitting there doing nothing. So that's my project. I know, a lot to say, very little at this point, I feel, but this is my project. It is very small, but it's very meaningful. Okay, it's like shedding away the past. The Jane that I no longer connect with, the Jane that I've left behind, that needed to be left behind. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring back joy. I'm going to bring back vision of who I want to project when I dress, how I feel. And I'm going to tap into the joy in everything that I am. Okay? So I want you to do the same thing, Pisces. I really want you to do that, even if it's for work, even if it's for routines. It could even be for some of you, the places you live at. Okay? So I'm going to pick some cards here, Pisces. I do apologize. I think that was a little too long on my part, but you know. You guys know I love to explain everything to an inch of its life. And that would be me. So there you go, the Death card and the World card. So a little bit of a, let's just say, a difference between the feeling of these cards. You have like this card feeling like, oh God, you know, things are going to, I feel like I'm hanging here with, you know, half a shell. Like I plucked everything away, everything's gone, everything has fallen away. The World card is like the glass half full instead of the glass half empty. It's a culmination of everything. That's saying that everything that you've dropped away, you've gained so much more. You've gained insight. You've gained wisdom. You've gained realizing that you have enough and that you are enough. I really like that. And it's the start of a new phase for you. So treat it as such. It doesn't mean that you're still not going to have frustrations as they come along and how you express yourself, because you're going to fall back into old patterns. This beautiful like Six of Cups, where your root foundation has been there for so long that you can't just like snap out of it. But it is important to realize that you are making a lot of progress, okay? Instead of feeling like you've lost half of yourself, realize that you've gained so much more. Ooh, my ear's really ringing on that one. They like that one. I'm glad they like that one. Okay, so these are... Ta-da! I've been talking about it all day, and there it is. There's that Knight of Wands turning into the King of Wands, and there's that Ace of Wands. Okay, so yeah, they kind of just went, yes, okay, we'll give it to you, Jane. We'll give it to you, okay? Instead of that stagnant, that cup that you keep drinking out of, even though you know it's toxic, okay? It's got like rat wee or rat pee in it. So don't, you know, like, it may feel like that because you feel like you're always like dropping back into that good old, same old stuff, okay? Like every once in a while, like I said, I'm going to clean my closet. I wear that gray pair of pants that were comfortable. They look awful. And I always say, well, maybe I can make them look good. And I put them on and I go, no, there's no looking good. I don't like these. I don't like the fit. I don't like the way they make me feel. They make me feel colorless. They make me feel, ew. They've had their day and I'm done with it, okay? So this gives me a feeling that I've put these on even though I already knew that I didn't want them. I already knew that I wanted to give them away. But by doing the action and the work and putting them back on and trying to make it fit, it gives you this Nine of Wands feeling that, I just, you know, working so hard at crap. I feel like I'm fatigued, okay? I'm frustrated and fatigued. So instead of doing that, acknowledge what you've done, fix it, use the King, and go, okay, I'm going to take control of this. I'm going to take control of this. I'm going to fold that nice, those pants, and I'm going to let somebody else get joy out of them. The joy that I can't give them, or the joy that I can't feel, okay? And by making that room, it's going to inspire me to do something new. It's going to inspire me to get leggings that have multiple colors in them, which I've done recently. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, to go to a concert. And I completely enjoyed it. I felt more like myself, like I've never, ever done before. So there you go, Pisces. Okay, just open yourself up to this. Open yourself up to... your new clothes, your new skin. Let's call it your new closet with a brand new skin. One that really fits you. That one that pollinates your world with colors. Okay? Okay, so the High Priestess is your power. It's the place where you can really tap into to make it good. There's your magic. Okay? It's easy enough. It's your power, it's your magic. That's where your magic lies. The beautiful colors of you, Pisces. Whether it's in your closet, in your life, in your skin, in your relationships, that's where your powerful colors are. And you need to really concentrate on that. That's what they want you to concentrate. Not trying to make fit the old, to really integrate the new. Okay? To integrate the new. letting go of that control of the old stuff. A lot of 4, 4, 4, 4. Look for those angel numbers, okay? This one kind of, whew. And it's a 2 of Wands, so it's contemplating. I'm not going to take it, though. I'm starting to not take the cards that just flip without turning. I want them to flip out of the deck, but they've really made it apparent that there's underlying energies, we'll call them. These cards feel like, see, again, this one turned, but didn't flip. It turned and then went back, and it's the Temperance card. It's finding the balance. So I'm going to tell you when I see them. Oh, there you go, the 8 of Cups. Oh, and there's a lot that came out. And there's that 2 of Wands again. Okay, so the illusions, the Moon card, what came out with it is the 8 of Cups. That's letting go. You have the Knight of Swords, that's moving on quickly. And then there's contemplating the new. It is really about the introspection and looking at what is. You want to let go of the stuff that doesn't, those cups that just didn't, that weren't filled. Usually you see this in the regular Rider-Waite, the 8 of Cups, he's moving out. He's walking away and there's a bunch of cups and they feel empty to me. They always feel empty. I feel that, you know, they've not done anything for you. There's just nothing in there for you. It's time for you to move on. Okay, move on. Find a different place. And as you're moving on, pick up speed. Okay? Get out of Dodge. You know you're not meant to be there anymore. You know you don't want to wear those gray pants no more. Okay? Stop trying to put them on. Stop trying to make them fit. They don't fit. Contemplate what will. Okay? Look at the colors. Look at the colors. You go from this blue, okay, this gray, the gray clouds, into this beautiful, colorful card. The Joy. Okay? Contemplate what does fit. Keep the colors that match here. Okay? You have the King of Swords, that's clear communications, but it didn't come out. Just kind of flipped around. This one came out. There's the Moon again. 2 moons. Also our card, Pisces. We are the Moon. We are the Moon. So it's pay attention to your intuition and leave away the illusions. This is really what this is saying anyway, okay? Go for the bright new colors of you. And don't subscribe to your illusions, to your anxieties, okay? Let those go. Ask for help. You are on a magical gateway. You are moving forward. You're definitely going in the right direction. You don't need to be... Don't get hung up on it. Scorpio Moon asks us to go deep, but because of the lunar eclipse, it gets really intense. And we can get stuck underwater. I mean, if you look at it, you can get stuck there. Okay? So let the Moon guide you back out, back up. Remember that this root system is very intricate. That there's some roots that you're just going to ignore for now. There's some that you're going to feed. And that's okay. Okay? The 4, again, with the 2. The 2 of Pentacles. 2 is coming in again. Okay? Juggle that control thing. Adaptability and control and juggling are the things that have to be balanced out here, Pisces. If you're trying to control the wrong thing, it's just going to keep feeling wrong. And anyway, if you turn it into, adapt it into something new, it's going to be so much better for you. Okay? This morning I said, if you go out and you don't look the same the morning after, it's not trying to look the same as last night. And you're really going to have to go back to understand. It's not like looking like last night. It's washing your face, brushing your hair, getting fresh clothes on, and showing the world that you are beautiful regardless if it was last night or this morning. That you have different facets to you. Okay? You don't need to be exactly the same. Even though you've been through something or your night has been, you know, has showed that you've had fun, it's okay. You can still look beautiful the next day, even though you've had fun. Okay? You can look like somebody who's had a party, who's still fresh. You can, you know, I don't know, exude beauty in your own way. I've seen people do it, and if anybody can do it, Pisces, you can. Absolutely. You can live that stuff, no problem. The Six of Wands in reverse, told me that you may feel that, oh, the card just went flying. The victory is not here. Like you're still working so hard at it. The thing is that it's just perspective, Pisces. Okay, you are victorious. This is on its way. It's just that for right now, when you're trying to persevere, be determined, or dealing with frustration, the perspective may feel like you're struggling. It's true, you are struggling. But there's a way for you not to struggle. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. You can put things aside. You can look at it in a different way. There are options, and that's what I feel you need to look at. You need to go with the flow. The King of Cups, go with the flow. I mean, he is the master of go with the flow. There's usually a storm behind him, and he's like meditating Zen. Meh, it's fine. I'm good. No worries, you know? Like, look at me. I have this beautiful, new, inspirational Queen of Wands energy going. I'm not going to go in here. They're saying tap into your king, go zen, okay? Don't split hairs. This 5, it makes me feel like splitting hairs. It's splitting the worm, half and half, but to me it's splitting hairs. You're just... Don't give your energy. Transition out of that. There you go. You have the 6 of Swords. Yeah. You have 2 6s, probably more. Yeah, there's 6s here. So your 4s into 6s. That's good. It's a victory. It's good. Okay, so I don't know why I did that, but we'll see. You have the 7 of Swords. I should have just looked at it. There was also the Queen of Swords. So I'm going to take them both. I'm going to say that the Queen of Swords is somebody who's known. They're showing me the retracing steps that might not have shown progress in the past. So the Queen of Swords is somebody who has experienced loss or sorrow. So retracing the steps down a path you've already been, it might giving you like a little bit of negative energy. But the Chariot coming in after that is saying just get on and start. Okay? Remember, even though it feels like these swords are going to come in, you have it all here. Okay? Yeah. It's not as bad as you think. I just feel it's not as bad. I feel that these little frustrations are just wearing you down, Pisces. And what you really need to do is just tap in. Okay? Tap into what's important and you'll be fine. All right, Pisces. So this has been your work for today. Thank you so much for coming in and watching. I appreciate you so very much. And I will see you in tomorrow's reading where we offer up some spiritual guidance. Take care, Pisces.